Brian from the Tone Jerks podcast here. First off, let me just say sorry that the episode is late. Work got in the way and whatever, life, yada yada. It's here now, so whatever. But also, this episode was a little different because kind of spur of the moment, Johnny Ray, friend of the show, stopped by and, we were just hanging out, so decided instead of kicking him out, just have him on the show. But we also did not have an extra mic for him, so we used the Zoom's onboard condenser mic, so it's kind of like picking up the room in a little bit. So if it doesn't sound the normal Tone Jerks quality, I'm sorry. Next week we'll try better. And then also the episode ran long too. So, and then I just was not gauging the time and looking at it because of the way the mic was set up, yada yada. Ended up being like almost 2 hours. So to spare you from having to listen to a 2 hour long episode, we decided to split it up. So enjoy this episode. It's a long what's new, and then we got to a topic, and then we'll have the second topic that we recorded. Maybe out tomorrow, maybe out Friday. So that way you can have like a little two-part to break it up a little bit. Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got...
Kyle McIntyre.
And unplanned, but it's not unwelcome, we have Mr. Johnny Ray.
I don't know. I mean, maybe slightly unwelcome.
I think we were recording.
We didn't lock the door. We let you in. So.
Yeah. We were recording, and I was like, oh, he's stopping by. I'm like, you know what? We're not going to kick you out because we're going to record, and you're not unfamiliar to the audience in the podcast. So,
but you did make me crawl under the narrow gap in the garage.
Yeah. You had to do a little limbo action to get under here. But
so, wait a minute, what you got in the bag?
So we got a little different mic setup because like I said, it wasn't planned. But so far, I think it's going to sound okay. We got a little room mic on Johnny to pick him up, and I'll do my best in post. Well, fiction post.
Yep.
So let's get to the what's news.
Well, normally it would go to me, I guess, but Johnny, what's new with you?
Yeah, how's it going? What's shaking? What's grooving? What's good?
That dark glass head, dude. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 shows under my belt with that.
Well, actually, yeah, you got a couple like Ken Club, and then you get done.
Oh yeah, Ken was the first one, right?
So you got 3, right?
Oh, maybe I have 3.
It's
just 2. Oh yeah, it's 3. I did 2 Ken Clubs. Yeah. Oh
yeah.
God.
So you're able to dial it in and get like
different like sound system. And the latest one was the Casbah. So
yeah. Opening up for Big Business, first night of their tour. That was a good one. Really good show. What else I got going on? I haven't really bought any new gear. I did sell some stuff.
Oh yeah, that's something new for you.
Ooh, I sold an Eldritch Blast.
You're like, what?
Yeah.
You're like Mark Norman here.
Yeah. I have a bunch of stuff posted, but nothing's really moving because some of it's really high dollar stuff. But I sold
just a humble brag there.
Put my pinky up for this stuff.
I got a lot of good shit.
Yeah. Well, know
what I mean?
I've been collecting a long time.
But yeah, so it's like
you got to invest in yourself, you know.
But it's also new for you to sell. You're like, okay, you finally like got to the point. You're like, some of this.
Because it was only a couple months ago you started selling.
It's got to go
stuff.
Yeah, I'm two down now.
Good experience so far.
Yeah. I try and be friendly.
I think when you're in that higher dollar value, it's like
you're a different caliber.
Yeah.
You're not
as many flies are coming to the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because it's not shit. Yeah. You get every commoner coming to you. I feel like, how am I gonna blast you?
We're doing like the $40 to like maybe $100 range.
Oh yeah,
I got my Fender Squire Starcaster Strat.
A lot of garbage out there. Oh, actually, yeah. So I have like maybe 6 or 7 things listed. One of them I listed a couple months ago, and I put it on Facebook Marketplace. And just yesterday or the day before, got an offer for a trade. And the trade was a little bit more on my end, as in I would be gaining just a little bit. If you go dollar amount, maybe $20 or something in my favor. And I was like, yeah, sure, I could do that. The trade was a sound destruction device. No, the Bad Comrade from Recovery Effects.
Okay.
So it's like that
nice.
Gritty, dirty delay, glitched out. It's really fun. I finally dialed it in and I like it, but it's time to go. And somebody wanted to trade me a JHS Panther Cub V1.
Oh, cool. Is it the teal one or is it the bigger silver box one?
It's the teal one.
Panther is the big one. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, Panther Cub. It's just got the face on it.
Yeah.
And it's the V1, so it's horizontally situated rather than the
smaller MXR size.
Right. And so I found to use them for like 160-ish, and I went, okay, well, yeah, I mean, this is almost an even trade. Yeah, I'll go for that. But then the dude messaged me back, said, can you throw in an expression pedal? What? No, dude, that totally tips the scales the wrong way.
I'm like, people don't have multiple expression pedals.
I'll just throw one in there. Can you just throw one in?
Let me just make one, and I'll go back to you.
Did you think I was fucking Guitar Center or something?
Yeah, I have an expression pedal. I'm not using it right now, but I want to have one.
Yeah.
Kyle has an expression pedal. I'm sure he likes to have it. He's not using it, but I'm like,
well, I tried it today. Fuck you.
But it's cool to have, right? You're like, you're not gonna be like, yeah, I'll just get rid of it.
Get rid of the only thing that
will do that
fills that category in my life.
Now, Johnny, I'm sure you're not swimming in expression pedals.
No, but I do have a few.
Let me give you the fourth tire on my car.
Yeah.
Right.
You only need 3. There's tricycles. Hey.
You'd be dragging. Fuck, who cares?
Here's the funny part is I thought about it and I went, yeah, actually, I have a nose brand, N-O-S-E, like nose on your face.
Oh, yeah,
nose brand, TRS. You could just the one out, TRS, and a single knob expression box. And it's not a treadle, it's a knob. So you have to turn the knob, either you do it with your foot or you have it up. And, it was like $20, $25. I went, I said, you know what, I think I still have this. If I can find it, I'd be willing to throw that in. And I sent him a picture of it. And he goes, and what is this?
Exactly what
and I express. I immediately texted back, an expression pedal. Isn't that what you asked?
You didn't say an expression treadle.
Yeah. And what is this? An expression pedal. He goes, touche.
What?
Yeah. That was the end of that for me. I sent him a link to what it is, and then I didn't respond after that. Touche. What a dork.
Fuck you.
Yeah, right. No. Deal
Sorry,
is off.
I'm playing my games out there. From Fortnite.
Sorry. Wrong. It's out of the deal.
Yeah. Yeah, that just happened. That actually did just happen yesterday.
Yeah.
What's new? What's that?
I was gonna say, Facebook Marketplace. I've never bought anything. I've never really looked, and I've never tried to sell anything on Facebook. But I've heard a couple of people that's like, oh yeah, I don't want to try Facebook to sell stuff.
I've always looked in Facebook Marketplace, and I see some deals, and I message people, and they never message back.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
well,
okay.
It's because of their settings, and most people for Facebook Messenger, if you're not friends with these people, you don't see the messages.
Oh,
and
maybe
so
I should go
you have to go
into
your settings and change it. Because you just get the notification, or to me, I set it up to where so and so sent you a message, and you have to deep dive to find the message. It's on mobile, at least with my version of Facebook on iPhone. You have to go here, go there, click this, scroll down, find out.
But it lets you know at least they sent you a message.
Yeah,
right?
But if you have multiple notifications, which I don't, I'm not nobody's blowing me up. And I turned off Instagram. I've turned off Facebook. I have a couple allowed notifications.
Yeah.
And I've turned off all my everything that I can turn off for notifications. I did. I'm podcasts. I'm I know what podcasts I want to listen to. I know their schedules. You don't have to let me know. Monday morning podcast with Bill Burr comes out Monday morning. Thanks.
Yeah, I
know
in the
that.
Title.
Sometimes I'll open my phone. It's
it's Thursday afternoon, and I'm just checking in on ya. I'm yep, I know. So I turn off those. I'm yes, I'm gonna tune into these podcasts. Don't worry. Although I really like the Spotify podcast listening experience, which is cool because we are on there. But I'm actually starting to really dig the Spotify one
because you just have to, it's there. Just go look it up.
And then sometimes they have a lot more episodes available on Spotify over versus the iTunes one. So
yeah,
I mean iTunes is the most popular, but Spotify is actually not bad, and it's a more seamless kind of. Anyways,
well, it's listen to an album.
Yeah,
I'd rather listen to it on Spotify than my iTunes or whatever.
You don't have to wait for the download,
but
it's already there.
are on iTunes, leave us a review.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, so
10
that's
stars.
Anyway,
would not bang.
so like that might be a thing with like Facebook Messenger. It's like people just don't see those notifications, and I'm like, how is Facebook, selling the experience?
Maybe I should check and see if anybody else offered me anything.
Yeah, check your
now
Messenger.
Now that you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd like that one gone.
Yeah.
The one I did sell, the Eldritch Blast, I bought 2 of them. There was only 13 of the original run, and I'm that dickhead that bought 2 because Eric wanted one, and then he ended up not wanting it. So, okay, now I have 2.
About that.
Yeah.
I have to wash my hair. I'm sorry.
Be right.
I can't.
I can't today.
I can't even.
I can't odd either. And so, did you sell that one Reverb or
Wait, what? Which
Eldritch Blast? Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold it on Reverb.
I just
yeah.
tried to just steamroll past it, so
That
you don't
was a
know
waft.
how I thought about that.
Yeah, I sold that on
Yeah,
Reverb.
that one.
Reverb is a super. It's good.
Yeah,
It's
I only
super
lost a couple
user-friendly.
bucks.
Yeah.
I lost a couple bucks on it, which is fine. It was just because I had to pay Reverb.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah.
At least you got it moved.
Yeah, it's gone. It's out. The money was already spent. Now the money's back in my pocket.
I've never sold on eBay either. I've bought on eBay.
Oh, me neither.
So that's funny. Like when you were saying, like, oh yeah, here's my Reverb store. You had like way more reviews. 'Cause I'm like, oh well, Johnny, you're selling stuff, but I'm like, you've never sold anything before. I'm like, wonder what your like, Reverb score is. I'm like, people might not want to buy these high ticket things. I was just in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, people might not want to buy these high ticket things from you because you don't have. And I forgot you get the buyer feedback, and you have like all 5 stars for like 120 things.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, he has way better feedback than me, Kyle, and 20 other people combined. I'm like, no, you're good. And so I'm like, yeah, no, now you're finally getting some of those seller points back.
Yeah,
So,
well, that guy hasn't left feedback yet, but
yeah.
we'll see. Yeah, maybe he won't.
Oh, you
It's
fucking
fine.
asshole.
I only have one seller review, and it's a glowing review too. That guy, he's like my boyfriend now or something.
Yeah.
I think.
He's like, thanks, Johnny. These are cool. You packed incense and you put this apple butter in here.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's the other. What's new is that apple tree in my yard at my new place, or new as of last November.
Yeah.
Just went off. I pulled 80 pounds of apples off the tree so far, and there's probably another
Jesus.
30 pounds. Yeah,
You weigh
literally.
every one that comes off?
Well, when I get a full bag, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Each
That's how
individual
that works.
apple, yeah. No, I'll just get a full bag and I'll step on the scale and then I'll pick the bag up.
And then minus your weight. And
Yeah. I do the
have a
math.
recorder,
It's not.
80 pounds.
City
Yeah, I'm like,
recorder.
well, I don't
make
think
sure.
that's super accurate. Do you weigh the bag and how much the bag weighs?
Yeah, what's the tear weight on that?
Man.
Yeah, I fill up one of those IKEA bags full of apples and then, okay, I'm done.
That's good. What kind of apples we're talking?
I don't know. I don't know what they are. They're
Are
like,
they Fuji's?
no, they're like
Fijis?
a Pink Lady
Fuji's?
meets Golden Delicious or something. I don't know. Somewhere in there. They're damn good. I'm lucky that I basically came into this tree.
Yeah.
And then we had all this rain, and so
Yeah,
everything
I think it
just
was
went
the
off.
Golden Delicious, I think, are my favorites.
Well, these ones are real good.
And
They're
then I do like the green, is that Granny Smith?
Granny
Yeah.
Smith, the
Those
tart
are
ones.
the sour ones. I'm like, people are like, I fucking hate those. I'm like, I grew up eating those apples. Like my
Yeah, we have a shitty
Dad-
childhood.
and mom would unanimously, that's their favorite apple. So we'd always get those as kids, and so I grew up eating them. I like them.
Yeah, they're good.
Fuji's are good.
Fuji's are good.
I
They're
like,
soft.
I like Red Delicious when they're actually like
those
good.
those are the worst.
When they're
Because
good.
they're so soft.
Yeah.
No,
It's
but
just,
when
like,
they're
tastes-
good. All right,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Before they get to
Before
the
they're like-
soft.
They're like pulverized.
Yeah.
They're like the avocados, not too soft, not too.
Yeah.
Well, these apples on my tree, they will ripen all the way to a bright shiny red, but I like to pull them when they have a green and red mixture because when you bite into these ones, they have a super crisp, just snap off of there, and that blend of sweet and tart. Oh man, so
that's cool.
good.
I like
It's the
apples
Johnny
with
Apple
peanut
podcast.
butter.
Yeah.
Apples and peanut butter.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Well, the batch of apple butter I made last night, we went on that hike a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
and I cut some sage on the trail, some of the Cleveland sage that you can only get here in Southern California. I dried it over a couple weeks, and then I ground it up and put that into this batch, and it's holy shit, man! I could sell
like a mortar and pestle. I just picture you
no,
like
I put it in a coffee bean grinder.
shake out your cocaine and then just fucking go to town
I put it in
on
my weed grinder.
Oh yeah, you get one of those.
It was like hand turning.
I don't smoke weed.
The pepper
but-
grinders, yeah.
Yeah.
Get one of those Keeley pepper grinders. And we all know that's good.
Keeley pepper grinder?
Yeah, he makes those.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And people are like, oh yeah. Yeah,
Should hard pan that, by the way.
all right.
That's it. That's probably all that's new with me.
Nice. Well,
Apples and celery.
Well,
I'm cutting in, Kyle.
Yeah, you go for it.
Because you have a big.
I got a big one.
Big one. So I do have kind of a.
Yeah, he does.
Kind of a boring what's new, but it's worth talking
Thanks,
about.
Johnny. That's why we keep you around.
So to kind of go with the trend of Johnny selling stuff, I've been selling stuff. And I had my first OfferUp experience. So it's non-gear, but I'm like, very cool. The app is easy to use, and it's right on your phone, and it's like the communication's all right there, and it's like really instant and stuff like that. And like, so I was, treating it like Craigslist, and kind of that's what you had your mindset of going into OfferUp. You put something up, and I had a pair of 30-pound Hex dumbbells. But I'm like, I'm not using these. I don't need them. I have a gym membership that I pay $50 a month for that I'm using. I don't need to have these at home, and there's 60 pounds just there. I'm not using. Somebody could use them. So I put it up for I think $45 because usually the going rate is $1 per pound.
Yeah, I've seen that shit.
And so, what is that? That's a
it's
thing?
$1 a pound. Yeah.
Yeah,
on
usually.
Weights?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
It's
okay,
ridiculous.
60.
It's weird.
So I was like, okay, cool. Put it for 45 or whatever. And somebody hit me up. It's like, oh, 35? Yes. Because the way I looked at it, I'm like, I don't want these.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, would you do 35? I'm like, yes. Can you meet today? Yes. Can you meet here? Yes. And so I met him.
It's like a robot.
Gave it to them. Gave it to the guy. He's like, cool, man. I want to use these. And he's like, here's the cash. Crisp dollar bill, 20 and, a 10 and a 5.
Pulled it from the ATM.
And then he was like, cool, here you go. All right.
Done.
No
Bye.
conversation. Bye.
Oh, man, that's great.
And it was like, OfferUp was cool.
I
But
did that recently,
You
too.
did get a lot of people, $10?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm from Northern California. I'm like, no.
Really? I'm not
you
shipping this.
Yeah.
moron.
There's 60 pounds worth of weights?
Yeah.
No, not going to ship
I'm like,
that.
it's $10? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'll pay fucking $80 in shipping for this for you, dickhead. But OfferUp was really cool. I have a couple other things like I was like, okay, I'll put the stuff that's not moving on Craigslist on there. And, I did sell a couple things on Craigslist. I did have the Hex dumbbells on there. I got no traction on there. But I did have some traction on a drum pedal. So a kick pedal. I back in the day when I wanted to be a drummer, I've given up that dream. All right.
Me too.
Brian Rash, he knows what he's doing. I don't. And I'm bowing. I'm bowing out of the game. So I had bought, because I was like, I'm going to start doing this. I bought a nice drum pedal because I'm like, that's one of the most important pieces of your drum set, I think, because that's like what you bring to gigs and stuff. So I had a DW 5000. So if you guys aren't drummers or whatever, it's like DW is one of the best.
It costs $5,000?
Yeah.
Yep.
DW is one of the better companies, stuff
Yeah.
like that. There's Tama, there's Pearl, stuff like that. And then of the hardware, they're one of the best. There's the 9000, which is the cream of the crop. And then like they're the smoothest. It's almost like it's butter. It's not even there when you're playing kick. And then with a little more, you can set maybe a little bit more power and tension because like some people are like a little more heavy footed. It's the 5000 series. So cool. And it was like a pedal that's worth a good amount of money, but it's just I don't need to have this. It's like cool. Let me have this really good piece of equipment that I'll never ever ever use.
Yeah.
And I finally put it on Craigslist. Somebody bought it, gave me an offer that I couldn't refuse. Let's meet up at 5:00. And I'm like, okay, cool. Just come to my house. That's fine. Normally, I don't try and have people come to my house. And I'm like, but this was one. I was like, okay, this cool. This guy.
He's handsome. He's smart.
he's good looking. I'm like, hey, come over to my pad here.
Yeah.
And so I hit him up. I'm like,
nice
hey,
car.
5:00. Yeah, come
You
here.
driving that Maserati?
Here's my address. Just come pick it up. One of those days where you're at home, where you're kind of just like dicking around. I'm like, oh, I'll do something. And it's around 3:30. I'm like, I guess I should probably take a shower.
Ugh.
I had not taken a shower yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your rule?
Day one or day
All right.
two?
Yeah.
This is the day one. I was like,
Oh,
you know what?
okay.
I should take a
24
shower.
hours later, what are we talking about?
So I take a
You're very
shower.
progressive.
And like around, you know, I was like, 3:30.
No,
The guy's
progressive
coming.
is when you don't shower.
The guy, yeah, you gotta save water. And so the guy's coming at 5, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I have, time to take a shower. So take a quick shower. I'm like usually like 5 minutes or whatever. And I get out.
Bullshit, I've seen you.
Yeah, I'm just like
You're like hour.
I just lay there. I'm just like in the water,
Drink a
just
beer
like
and
crying
cry
in the corner.
Drink a beer with one hand.
Dude, I put up.
Grab yourself with the other.
Will Lehue posted like the shower beer holder. I fucking bought one and put it in my shower. So it's actually, I didn't have any smooth surfaces, so I'm like, fuck it. I slapped it on the window.
Good move so far.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Dude, I haven't had a beer. I've had some Frescas though.
Oh, nice Fresca beer. That's
You don't want to pass out in the shower.
change the game here.
You don't really black out drunk in the shower.
Yeah, but
Depends on who you're with.
Different kind of shower scene in that one. Anyway, so
More like the Eastern Promises shower scene.
I'm that's a list.
Anyway, so like the guy, like I'm like, okay, cool. It's like the guy, I'm like just getting out of the shower, just getting dressed and stuff like that, and I'm like, I hear this knock on my door, bang, 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 bang. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I'm still getting dressed. I'm like going, I'm like, bang, 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 bang. And I'm like, okay, my dog's gonna freak out, so I make sure he's kind of like put away.
Put the muzzle on.
Yeah.
You're dachshund.
little dachshund. I'm gonna get you, you fucking let me at him. Oh, he's like, what, Scrappy
Don't touch my fucking door.
Yeah.
Scrappy Doo, let me at him. So I'm like going, like, who the fuck is just basically kicking down this door? And then I go and I'm like, hi, who are you? And he's like, I'm picking up the bass pedal. I'm like, the kick pedal? 5,000 DW? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, I'm a little early. I'm like, you're a lot early.
Oh, I'm a drummer. I'm like socially inept.
And I'm like, you're a lot early, but I'm like, hang out here and I'll get it. But
Also,
I'm like,
you don't look like your picture, you damn catfish.
no, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the whole thing was, I was like, and I was go get it, and he looks at it like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, what would you have done if I wasn't here? I'm like, you're an hour and a half early.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. And he's like, well, I was here. I'm like, you have my number. I'm like, couldn't you?
I've been waiting here for 2 hours actually. Before
I'm like, couldn't you have
approach your door?
Text? Yeah, I just had to build up the. He had to build up the courage to knock on the door, and like this person's
5,000 is a good pedal. I said.
This person's expecting me.
He had to finish delivering.
Was he in a
4
tuxedo?
pizzas.
But yeah. But I'm like,
Tuxedo t-shirt.
yeah. So I'm like,
Yeah. He's straightening his tie on his shirt.
he has his roses and stuff. And so I was like, cool. I gave it to him. Like the transaction was done, but it's like, why didn't you text me? I'm like, he's like, oh, well, I just got off work early. I'm like, yeah, you could have texted me. I'm like,
Did you get fired? Like, that's quite a bit early.
Anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but I was like, what a weird interaction. The guy was nice enough, and he's like, and I do my same banter. I'm like, well, I never used it, and gave up the dream. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you use it more than I do. Bye. Get out of here. And then it was fine. It was totally cool. And then I have.
Meanwhile, you were pantsless the whole time.
Yeah, and I was like, just, hey, can you
forgot you were
Just had a shirt
you were
on.
wearing like a triple XL shirt.
Hey, can you speak up? I'm wearing a towel.
Speak. You can't.
Okay, and then I had another Craigslist. It was a bad on my part. It was poor form on my part. So let me explain myself here. So it's the Ernie Ball volume pedal that I got with that speaker trade. I gave the guy, he gave me 3 pedals. The last one of the bunch, I'm trying to sell. I'm just basically trying to get rid of this thing to get any money.
Fucking move it.
I'm trying to just expel this poison onto somebody else.
Yeah.
It's a fine pedal. It's a volume pedal. It's a older version, and so it's bigger. So it's not the VP Junior. I finally got I've been getting emails of people like, hey, what about this? Is this stereo? What is this?
Like
is this the active one? I'm like,
it's
the
original
like the fucking picture. It's exactly in the thing. I say it's mono in the description, whatever. So I finally have somebody saying like, oh, I want to do this. And so it was like back and forth. And the guy is like, I had it for 40. The guy's like, oh, can you do 20? I'm like, 20's too low. Sorry. I'd rather just keep it. And we can just replace the string with one of the Schnobeltone lifetime ones. I'm like, it's not worth it for me to give it to you for like 15, 20 bucks.
Yeah.
Ain't no charity here. And so like, okay, cool. So the guy came back. He's like, oh, What about 30? I'm like, okay, well, you're getting closer. And I'm like, and I'm getting nothing for this. I wanted to sell for 50 was what my goal was. My goal to make the money back that I really wanted to have it worth it. Hey, speaker's gone, and I have the space, and I have $10 less or whatever. So, anyways, $50 was like where I would have broken even, where I would have been okay in my head. So I'm like, okay, 30 would be fine, but like I said, I guess $20. I could probably do 30, and I pushed it like, hey, can you do, my asking price is like 45. Can you do 35? He's like, 32? And I'm like, you know what, dude? I don't want to fuck with you on this. I told him, like, hey, I have this on sale on Reverb and online in a couple different places. If it sells on there, let me try that first. If not, he's like, well, don't worry, offer still stands. Or it's like, offer still stands is what he said. So I'm like, these are weird sentence fragments on this guy. And I'm like, cool. And then so I wasn't getting anything, and I was getting $20, $15 on Reverb, plus the shipping that I had to do and the time and everything like that. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm not getting anything for this, because it is the older version. It's the volume pedal, not the VP Junior. And I'm like, okay, I understand, and I don't want this, because it's just a volume pedal. And I asked Kyle, do you want this? He's like, no.
Is it only do volume? Yeah.
No.
No.
And so I'm like, okay, fine. Like, I just want to get rid of this thing, because I'm still in that mode of just get rid of stuff you don't want. And so I was like, I hit up the guy again. I'm like, okay, if you're still cool with $32, because I made you wait 2 weeks or a week and a half, like $30. And he's like, cool, man. And he's like, let's do it. He's like, let's meet on Sunday or Saturday or whatever.
It's now, establish the time. You establish your monetary value.
I said, okay, I'll do you a deal for 30. So I contacted that same Craigslist guy, because I'm like, I'm getting shit on Reverb, and I don't want to ship it for that low of price. I'll just rather give it to you for $30. I'll save you $2, because apparently that was a big fucking deal.
$2, dude.
Well, you saved him $5, technically.
So, poor form on my part, because I contacted the guy. Anyway, so once we established, like, okay, cool, it's Friday, and then we're going to meet up on Saturday or Sunday, Saturday night, we're going to meet. It's Friday during the day, and we talked, like, okay, cool, let's meet up tomorrow night, because I had work and stuff like that. And then, so we hadn't really exchanged names, really, or numbers, and I'm like, cool, I'll worry about that tomorrow. This guy's kind of a weirdo anyways. I just meet him in a parking lot, give him the pedal, give me $30, I'll never see you again. That's what I was trying to do. And so that time, we was like, cool, I'll sell it to you. It's sold on Reverb for my asking price. So $40 plus shipping on Reverb. So cool. Nice. I'm like, yes, this is great. So the guy paid full asking price, and payment cleared. I'm like, cool. So I hit up the guy with like, hey, sorry, this is poor form on my part. I still had it listed on Reverb. And
so you hit up the Craigslist guy.
Sorry, yeah. I didn't want to cancel the Reverb thing, because I'm like, one, it's more money, and two, the payment's already done. That means I had to cancel it. It's like, I'm just already an asshole, because the guy paid for what I was asking for. And but then again, I'm also a dickhead, because I went back and talked to the Craigslist guy. Like, hey, your shit offer, I'll take it. And then, so this is all poor form on my part. And I said to him, I'm like, hey, this is poor form. I'm sorry. This sold. And I'm like, it's not that big a deal, because it's just a fucking $30 volume pedal. That's outdated. And it's Craigslist. And I said, like, hey, I had it on another website, and it sold, and the guy's already paid for it. I'm gonna ship it. I'd rather deal with that than have to cancel that and do all that other shit. And then like 2 or 3 days went by, so I figured, like, yeah, he's fine. What? It's fine. And I got this email. This guy was pissed. So I will read his email that he sent to me. Dude. I think this is maybe English second language. So he typed this thing out and did Google Direct Translate and sent it to me. It goes, coward ass chicken shit. A million exclamation points. None of these, no capitals, by the way. And no periods. You make
all capitals or no capitals?
No capitals.
Okay.
So you make a deal, a million commas. You need to keep the deal. Sorry, I said no periods. He made them all up here. So a whole line of periods. It says, you are what's wrong with Craigslist and all other online trading option. You are what wrong with every online or local enterprise. Sorry, question mark. Yes, you are sorry ass piece shit coward ass chicken shit piece of fuck with a, just FUK.
That's everything I think of when you call me.
In
actually.
dirty fucking world, you unhonorable piece of fuck. A dishonorable
piece of fuck. It's an intangible thing.
Untrustworthy piece of fuck with just a K. Shit douche ass. How live yourself, you weasel ass piece of shit. No honor, no trust, no worthiness. Worth whiness.
Maybe he's into wine. You know?
And you just piece worthless fuck on earth. Do fuck your family just like fuck the general public ass lick monkey. Do fuck your family in trans shit. Tard fuck.
Trans?
Tard fuck tark waste.
Maybe this should be Patreon stuff.
Maybe I'll bleep some things out.
Fuck.
You should be ashamed yourself, but bet you are, because complete void humanity, you that greedy
man, it just
greedy
goes on forever.
ass fuck shit mother douchebag dick wart ass licking hole.
This sounds like Urban Dictionary.
Worthless
actually.
ass douche fuck piece of shit.
Wow.
Fuck.
So I'm
at least he got his point across, which I don't know what that was.
I'm reaching out, dude. Come on the podcast. You are my type of dude.
Oh man. Yeah.
Anyway, so that was my Craigslist story. I got that, and I was like,
"Hey, thing is, he's not wrong."
I agree with everything you said, dude.
Especially
you and I should like crush some lights, dude, on the side.
I mean, okay. So that was kind of boring, right? But it was also kind of funny. The payoff at the end there. Yeah. But now Kyle McIntyre has a hell of a story. So give it to me.
I was gonna ramp it up actually with the shit that I've. So
right, Kyle,
so
let
me start low and get high. So I got a pedal. Hell yeah, dog. So I got a pedal.
You gotta buckle up.
Yeah, I made a suicide pact with Cameron Balrami.
Yeah.
So we went all in, dog.
The group's so nice he joined it twice.
Yeah, there you go. The group's so nice he joined it twice. Thanks, Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
So
rookie numbers, we gotta get them up.
We gotta bolster those fucking numbers, dog. So we were talking about getting the Earthquaker Devices plumes. Mm-hmm. So they announced it at their like Earthquaker Devices Day. Yeah. They did in Akron, which the three of us wanted to go to. We didn't get to go to.
It was a good idea.
It was a cool idea.
In the mind.
Maybe next year we'll hit it up.
There's always next year.
But they released a new pedal. So the plumes pedal, it's pretty cool. It's a tube screamer, right? It's got some mods to it.
Different modes, 3 modes, level, tone, gain.
It's pretty sick pedal. If either one of you want to borrow it, you can. I actually really I've played it for the last like 3 days. Got that pedal. We did a suicide pact. I got it, so I don't have to kill myself. I also got.
But you almost did.
I almost did. So we'll get to that also. 4i4. So I got that 3rd gen. So I got some MIDI cables. I got some bass strings, but I got the Scarlett Focusrite in. When I got it, I plugged it in and it downloaded all the drivers I thought I needed.
Yeah, it's the 3rd gen with the USB-C and stuff like that. Yeah, so
and it wasn't
latest greatest.
I could see the signal going to the actual Scarlett because it would flash on the actual on the actual interface, right? Mm-hmm. But it wasn't making it to the program.
Yeah,
which is weird. Like it didn't come with any paperwork. It didn't come with anything.
Yeah,
it's okay.
So it wasn't like it was like noticing it like even on your. Windows
in Reason, right? It would show up as like here's a new device you're using,
hooked up
right?
To your computer.
And you could choose between the devices, but it wasn't outputting anything. It wasn't actually talking to the program.
Yeah.
And so you're like, well, did you do this? Did you do that? I'm like,
I don't know.
Didn't tell me to do that. So why would I do that?
I was like,
you showed up, you downloaded the Focusrite
control mixer
program.
deal.
Yeah,
So it's like you can like set up different mixes and digital mixes and stuff like that.
different profiles and stuff or whatever.
Kind of, yeah. It's like, what you want in there, what you want direct mixed, what straight to headphone or whatever, and then you can kind of do all that and set your sample rates and stuff like that. So
all from that one program, right?
But you need to have that to lock in to your system.
Which is good that there's a human being in my life that knew that because it didn't say anything.
You were saying like I couldn't fucking
and
find
I would
anything.
go and I went to the Focusrite.
I saw and there was like 10 search windows open and nothing was there.
Dude, it didn't give me anything. Like
I was like, oh,
you need to download Focusrite Control. It didn't say fucking shit.
Yeah, so we downloaded it, got it working.
And not
You're
to
holding
dig.
the flashlight wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the fucking dad pissing. I'm so mad. I was like, I'm going back to fucking GTA 5. I'm gonna play this for fucking 3 hours, and then maybe go back to that. Maybe
waste the time.
Yeah, exactly. Just to fucking wash away.
I could fucking
just wash away the brain cells.
I can fucking stress my PC or my GPU
to the fucking max.
My GPU.
So, fuck, man. And you came out. Did you download this program? No.
Would you say your fist is clenched? Would you say you shit?
Yeah. So
would you call me?
You came over before practice. We downloaded it, and it was immediately like responding with reason. I was like,
you didn't. Yeah, why? It was like that.
Wasn't that? And like the thing is like the only paperwork with the 4i4 with the Scarlett was like IKEA instructions.
Yeah.
Plug it in. Click this link.
Yeah.
That didn't do shit.
It
downloaded the driver. Thanks, bitch.
Yeah, I have the Claret, and that's like it.
That was the program.
The Focusrite control program is very cool and intuitive.
Yeah, it's super easy to use.
But it's also like it's cool, but it also like because you can set up different. I have different mixing setups to when I'm just playing with my iTunes or Spotify and playing along to it, or I'm like, this is what I'm using for recording. This is what I'm using for recording podcasts. This is what I use. And then I have a different.
You have all these profiles for it, right?
And I have a different like profile set up to like when I hook up the Super Nintendo, the one that Johnny gave me. I'm like, I can run optical out of the TV and HDMI, and like I can play my big, my basically studio monitor to be like, blah.
I'm fucking getting blasted with these fucking 8-bit fucking sounds.
Dang.
Whoop, whoop.
I need to get, what is this, Focusrite? It's an interface?
It's a very cool interface, Focusrite control for Scarlett, which are actually really good.
I don't want to talk shit about it, but like I got a piece of fucking paper that said, plug it in, so I guess you're good to go.
Plug it in, dummy.
Plug it in.
Plug it in, bitch.
And so, no, they're cool, but I think like without proper...
Thank you, Brian. That's what you really want. That's the only reason why we're recording.
That's the only
this
reason
episode.
I told you to get Focusrite, so I can be like, so did you get the Focusrite control?
Excuse me.
Hey.
So
yeah, I got that going.
And so you're kind of finally starting to like, okay, I'm getting waveforms inputted into the...
And I think a couple things I still need to get, like some TRS cables just to get the...
Yeah.
Just to output from the Scarlett into the monitors I'm using.
So you're kind of jumping forward, like, I'm going to put in signal, but I'm actually having it come out of my monitor.
Yeah.
And then, or my
I could probably run
peripheral
headphones right now.
Visual monitor and stuff like that. But yeah, that's cool. You're getting it.
I'm doing it, dog.
Yeah, it's cool. So, what other news?
Grand finale here.
This is the big one.
So,
I would drum roll, but it would mess up this
you guys
mic.
all know. You guys all know. I love hiking, right?
Yeah, he's an outdoor man now.
Yeah,
we're all doing it.
We've been doing some night hikes, hanging out with Johnny,
hiking up those boots.
Yeah,
he's getting ready to go.
He's got some new boots, getting them dirty,
and they're made for walking.
Yeah,
bagging peaks, baby. Bagging peaks.
Yeah, get that. So locally, we have a park that does like a 5-peak. Thing where
challenge.
You hit your 5 peaks and you get a pin, you put it on your backpack. Cool.
And then you start to peak.
Definitely. So hitting one of those, it was Coles Mountain recently.
Or as most people around here call it, Cowles Mountain.
Yeah, Cowles.
They're
That's
idiots.
what Cowl.
It's Coles.
It's Scowls.
All right. Scowls, man. You go to the top and you just like drop an eyebrow.
When I was waiting there at the bottom for you guys, I was like giving you a scowl.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Which we'll get to.
Scowling
Jesus
towards
Christ.
those.
Let's foreshadow this.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm building. We're all building this up.
we made it, and all three of us did it actually. So it's perfect.
And we went with your neighbor Hamza.
Yeah,
and,
Hamza is great. Jen went.
Yeah. And then we got up there, and then we were just dicking around, just talking shit, and we're like, yeah, we should probably head down. It was a night.
Yeah, we like hung out at the top for like ever, like it was a fucking diner.
Yeah, actually, we did a
was
pretty
fun.
good job too.
There's other
We
like
went up
one
pretty fast.
guy right next to us, and we're just talking shit, and being like,
He's probably
just
so
rowdy.
pissed he wanted to get like video of like the skyline,
The full
and-
moon, and the slow shutter
And we just fucking
camera.
ruined
I got a
it.
moon for you, pal.
Yeah,
So we
Moon's
started
over
heading
this
down.
hammy.
poor guy.
Started heading down. Like Brian, non-existent, just fucking bolted down the hill.
All right. Well, let me set
He
the
has a
scene.
reason for it.
Set the scene here. So it's a night hike. I'm not
Full moon.
I'm not familiar with hikes very much, and last time I went, I went with Johnny and Eric. Cool, and I went unprepared and didn't come with any flashlights. I was like very slow and timid with. I'm like, I don't know where I'm going because I'm kind of following between. Like following
And it was
Eric's
a little
like,
overcast,
Unfamiliar.
so we didn't have bright moonlight.
Yeah,
but this time I was like, I brought an LED flashlight, bright as fuck, bright LED. I'm gonna light up the whole world in front of me. That's what I want to see. And then I know a lot of people around me. Like I know you and Johnny were like, oh yeah, the bright lights. It's probably not what you want to do. It's like,
well, you want. There's a certain. You want to maintain your night vision.
I don't.
At the same time,
I didn't.
Yeah, it's just a different style.
And so to me, I'm like, like Johnny, you were like noob. I'm like, yes, I am.
No,
Classify me
it's
as
just
a
a choice.
Because I'm like, oh, look at these noobs. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, so I was running my light. I don't know why you're talking about the fucking light. I was running my light, and I still rolled my ankle. Okay?
Yes.
It's Kyle's battle against gravity, All right?
Going downhill.
Yeah, exactly. So I rolled my ankle. It was very painful, and that was like a quarter of a mile down from the summit.
Yeah.
So it's like, cool. You got like 3/4 to go, right?
You still got, yeah.
Yeah, so buck up. You got this, right?
It was like a hell of a thing because you had your pack on.
I had my pack, and
you were on the ground when I came up.
Yeah,
on you.
so I stepped down from like it wasn't even that big of a step, but the left and the right side of the step were flat, but the very center was this like V-shaped groove, and I stepped on like the left side of the groove. And so my ankle was like, fuck it, I'm not prepared for this. We're fucked.
We're going down.
Yeah, and so I basically
systems prepare.
Yeah. I basically, as soon as I felt it go, I was like, all right, well, I'm laying out. I just fell forward and just let myself fall.
So
but you full on sullied it. You landed gracefully, right?
Yeah.
Right on the Hudson.
That's what I hear. So
Sully Sullenberger.
The 747. Yeah. You compare me to a jumbo jet, dude?
No, not intentionally, but I guess, yeah.
Range.
No, Hamza said I just laid out like super slow motion, and put my hand up paint me like one of your French girls,
like a Greek god, feed me grapes kind of thing.
Fuck, dude. And then
so the reason I say I ran down there because I missed everything, and so I got down there and I was like a dickhead. I'm like, I'm here for like 30 minutes. I'm just like, what am I gonna do? I guess I'll watch YouTube until they get down here. And so I was wondering what
you watched 14 reviews and.
I'm gonna watch
14 10-minute reviews.
Linus Tech Tips that Kyle got me on. I'm like, I need GPU. I need these.
I need to crank my GPU, whatever that is.
I need more GPU, external Thunderbolt. I could do that. And then so to me, I'm like,
whatever that is.
And I'm like, I probably need these. Anyway, so I'm just like a dumbass. That's what I'm doing. All the while, Kyle's life is like.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, as soon as I rolled it, I thought I was like, it can't be broken because I can move it around. And then it doesn't feel super pain. It's not.
Am I a superhuman? Is that my my X gene?
No.
Did I move the mountain where I fell?
Maybe I have steel for bone.
I get up, and we start hiking again. I take immediately. I was like, fucking 6 ibuprofen. I had them in my pack because I'm a fucking Boy Scout. not an Eagle Scout.
Never made it that far.
Yeah, if I was an Eagle Scout, I wouldn't roll my ankle.
Stolen valor.
Right.
You just
Yeah.
stolen valor of Eagle Scout.
You're not an Eagle Scout.
So like the initial shock, I was
You
like,
take your brother's badge.
I do like a okay, it's not broken. I know, I kind of I've broken plenty of bones. I know what it feels like.
You have the different mind to where you can like analyze the situation. I'm like, I know what to do and I can figure this out. To me, I would have been like, guys, kill me.
Yeah.
I'm saying, this is the worst. This is
Pull out a gun. Oh, I don't have a gun. Well,
Find the
pick up
nearest
that rock.
rattlesnake.
Just fucking have at it. I'm like,
Just
that's
pick up that fucking like
Pick up that
50-pound
rock.
boulder and slam it on my head.
that rock. Pick it up. That's
Kill
you
me
mean
with
that
your kind boots,
that pebble?
fancy man.
Just beat me to death with a pebble. The next morning, you're like, ding, 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 ding,
Pull
ding,
me
ding, ding.
apart like soft bread.
So okay.
You can like,
I'm
okay,
like,
figure it out.
all right,
Yeah.
ibuprofen, take away the pain, whatever's going to happen. Let's start hiking again. Let's just get the fuck off this mountain. I'm like already in like, let's just get home.
Yeah.
So about another quarter mile later, I fucking roll it again.
Oh,
Ugh.
that's the two-player swing.
That was so painful to do it again, and I'm surprised I didn't scream. I was like,
I would
I
have.
didn't scream. I was just, it was, and so I pulled out. I had like a tourniquet in my pack. Fucking put it on my. I put it on my like right on where the boot, like the soft part of the boot is, and just fucking cranked down on that shit. Cranked down on it, locked it in place. I'm like, all right. The next half mile, which is quarter, half, the full length, didn't roll it again. Okay, for math, guys.
Yeah.
Didn't roll it. It fucking hurt like a bitch.
You were getting there. You knew your goal is to get to the car and get home.
Get home.
You were actually relying on people to get down at that point, too.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't keep you guys up here all fucking night. It was already like 10:30, maybe 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was after 10.
Yeah, it was. I'm like, I can't.
But
Anyways, got home, went to work the next fucking. There's a Monday.
Yeah.
Installed the machine, did all this shit, and I sent a picture to my mom of like the bruising that was on my ankle.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like a X-ray tech. She's like a She's like a radiation therapist.
So
she's like
seen some shit. Yeah.
She's like, I haven't seen a problem like that in a long time that hasn't had anything wrong with it. And I was like, maybe I should go get it checked out.
Yeah.
So this is after it's been like bruised and like purple and red.
Days.
And my wife has already told me to go
like a million times.
Yeah, you should probably get it checked out. I'm like,
get it checked out.
I'm good. I'm just gonna like
can walk
die
it off,
right
baby.
here.
You're just sitting there draining the contusion on your lunch break.
Do you have an
waited-
X-Acto knife from the hobby store? Can I just cut that open and let it drain?
When it's my time, it's my time. Are you gonna challenge fate, baby? And then
It's a battle with the human
I didn't
body.
need this foot anyway.
And then your
Battle
mom
nature.
says you should go check it out. Well, I better go check it out.
So I totally listened to my mom.
Yeah. My mom.
Originally went like at like 7:30 at night.
Yeah.
Right before urgent care closed. And they're like, oh, nothing's wrong with you. Here's a splint. Here's like 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. I'm like, fuck, I got 200 milligrams. I'll just get fucking quadruple that.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. Next morning they call me. Yeah, you have like
Your shit's fucked.
you have like a fracture in your fibula. You should probably is it fibia? Fibia. You should probably check that out.
Something that. Like
Yeah.
that. Was just like
I'm not a doctor.
Tibia and fibula.
Yeah. Fibia?
I don't know.
Fibia.
Let's pull our phones out.
Tibia, fibia. I think that's
either way, that sounds good to me.
Anyways,
One of them
It's-
shin bones.
the way they made it sound like it was a fracture through the bone, like horizontal line.
Yeah.
It's really like a vertical line that like when either the second or the first or the second trauma happened, that the tissue just pulled bone.
Yeah.
So it's really not that big of a deal,
But it's also like
but it's fucking painful as fuck.
you got fucked.
As like the swelling goes down, I can feel like pinpoint,
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, it hurts here.
Oh, that's
and here,
where that is.
not just like all across this fucking thing. So it's really not that big of a deal. But
but you're
I'm in a boot,
You're
trying to recover.
Yeah, you got your boot on.
He also has one of those dog collar cones on.
Yeah.
But that's just for
Because
fun.
I'll just like start chewing at my ankle.
Yeah. Give him one of Herman's dog collars. Like,
That's
Kyle,
actually just how he eats his ice
Kyle,
cream.
this is just fitting. Let me just put this on for you. And so, yeah, so you're on.
Yeah, so
He's on massive amount of drugs.
He's off.
Ibuprofen.
He's off work for what, several weeks.
we'll
Doctor
see.
gave
Yeah,
you-
we'll see how it goes.
That's why we were all alluding to, like, Kyle, you got a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah.
So maybe I can actually get some shit
And
done.
so when I was saying, like, I bolted down there, like, so I was like, oh, cool, I can run, I can see everything. I feel like super confident. And I ran
I
down there.
imagine it was like an hour and a half
Like,
longer than what it
for
should have
me,
been.
I was like, cool. Well, I waited at a couple of spots. I'm like, where are they? I don't give a fuck. Okay, cool. I was gonna run down there, and I was just on my phone, and I was like, check out Instagram, watch YouTube, and I'm like, da-da-da. So to me, I'm just all like, man, I'm waiting a long time here. It's a waste of my time. What's going on? And then like I see you, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then like
I was like crawling.
and then everybody's like, hey Brian, how long are you gonna wait until like you came up there? I'm like, probably another 4 hours.
Till the sun came up.
Until I got hungry and you had to feed me.
Because I was like
Like a dog.
and I was like, I may have just Ubered home then. And I was like,
Jesus.
realize like how much I
Fuck,
how much
man.
I don't know.
Like you didn't text either one of us.
And then the fact that I'm like, and I look, you guys both like, Brian, you didn't care or come up. I'm like, hey, I have a phone too.
I didn't say that.
You
like,
told me that you were dying.
I'm like, nobody texted me.
I only asked you how long you were waiting.
I'm like, a
That's
while.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah, okay,
fuck,
cool.
I
I
don't
got
know.
my external phone charger here. I'm like, nobody texted me. Did I see any text from anybody?
So you can fucking run that like fucking anime and ultra fucking high def,
And I need to like watch.
blast it full brightness.
Anyway, so I'm like there, and I'm like, they're like, Brian, how long you were just sitting here for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes? How long are you gonna wait here? I'm like,
As long as it took,
probably
man.
2 or 3 more hours. I like how I said that, and then like your neighbor who came with you was like, his eyes were like, Jesus. I'm like, don't you know? I'm like, I don't hike. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
I mean,
I
on the other
don't
side,
know
we
where
probably could
I
have told
am.
you. We probably could have told you like, shit's
Yeah.
fucked. We'll be
Yeah.
there in like 3
Kyle
hours.
fell. Give me a second.
Kyle lost his leg.
And,
Yeah.
like I shake your neighbor. He's like a 22-year-old kid, and I'm like shake him. I don't know where I am. And he's like freaking out.
More of the story. Shit's fucked,
Take it easy,
Yep.
and take it sleazy.
man.
So
That,
Kyle,
that second roll though was like one of the. It was really painful.
it's like
so painful. I'm surprised I didn't scream like a little girl.
it's like not insult to injury, it's injury to injury. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
I like when you explained it, I was like, "Fuck, man."
When I first rolled it, I thought I broke it.
And
And I was like,
the difference
couldn't have
between you
broke it.
and I. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of like,
I'm thinking of the group like, man, what's the clearance for like a helicopter flight out of here?
and I'm thinking of like, what should I watch next?
I have
Yeah.
insurance,
I'm
so
kinda
maybe it'll
hungry.
cover that.
I'm
I
like,
don't
man,
know.
I really want the new iPhone. That's what's
Fuck.
going through. Like, anyways, that is a hell
More
of
of
a
the story: Brian's a selfish bastard.
Hey, it was a hell of a story.
Ordeal. Yeah.
I think that's like already like hell of a long episode. But let's get to some topics. What do you say?
Let's hit some
shit.
topics. Yeah.
We haven't done any topics?
No, I mean that is the topic.
Okay, so what I was thinking for the first topic, music videos. Doug Christ posted a meme in our Facebook group that kind of sparked this for me, and I texted you almost like immediately. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Let's talk about it. The meme was something about like a future like
Like if MTV continued playing music videos.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
it would be like,
Like
this
we'd be
future-
so far advanced.
in the
like
future,
flying
like
cars
flying cars and shit. Like,
I've seen that before.
and so like
Yeah.
because MTV music television doesn't do any of that shit anymore,
Yeah.
and so maybe think of like music videos.
No, it's like a fishing channel, right? They have all this stuff about catfish.
There you go. It all stanks.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh god. Anyway,
hot take.
and so
Excuse me. Back to the topic.
so I was thinking music videos. Just like the topic is music videos. I was wondering, I'm like, do you guys like have favorites that you guys are like, oh yeah, I remember that one from back in the day. That was kind of cool. Or do you guys like have like what I was kind of also thinking about? I'm like, nowadays, 2019,
I don't watch any music videos
Yeah.
at all. I can't even think of the last one I watched. Because like you have to go on YouTube to watch it. You have to go like
It
cool.
doesn't just come across like the fucking like you're watching cable.
No.
It doesn't come across like, oh, I'll watch this because I need to get through this to the next.
Yeah, because back in the day it was like Fuse, MTV2. And stuff like that was your music. Like for us, was like your music TV channels on like what extended cable.
Yeah,
like,
if you had the extra
if you had
scratch,
you couldn't get
your parents were willing to spend a little more for it.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of missed that TRL time frame.
That's true. Well,
Yeah,
even
I did
TRL, they didn't play the beginning of the song. They didn't play the end of the song.
It's like here's the top.
Yeah, they cut the
sometimes
ends
they
off.
did have live
All right.
bands though, and I was like,
Yeah,
it was like Blink played there live a couple times.
but I think it was in the beginning when they actually, like, before they're like, oh, we could make fucking some money on sponsors that they're gonna extend their commercials 15 seconds.
We can get somebody from a movie to be the guest here,
for
which
no
has
reason.
nothing to do with the music.
Yeah, well, it's MTV. It's music television.
Yeah.
It's movie
Yeah.
television.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, like, okay, so what about music videos? We all have seen some. What about some of your
Really?
favorites?
I mean, I lean more towards like the animated ones.
Yeah.
You know.
Like
I would
the
say
Gorillas.
that's. Yeah.
Hold on, I don't mean like animated
I was
ones.
like
Gorillas or like
Linkin Park did one, which I was like, which they did an anime one.
was it
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Closer? Was it
I don't remember the name of it.
I think I remember Missy Elliott ones were pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
They were always
like,
all fisheye and everything.
Yeah, no, that was kind of like in the Puff Daddy were kind of the same style.
Yeah.
Like Fish Eyed, where it was like they were like rapping into the camera. That was
Yeah.
like a style for sure.
Yeah. I remember like
In the club, 50 Cent.
Yeah.
okay, Brent.
Well, I do
didn't
remember
have
that.
cable. I didn't watch a lot of
I was like
stuff.
watching. He's like doing crunches, like upside down, suspended. I'm like, damn, those
Damn,
are
fucking dude's a badass.
look at those abs.
When he's just like upside down, just reaching for his fucking toes.
yeah,
Uh,
you have
so-
no idea.
Helicopter from Block Party. I remember that being like a really fucking sick animated
Yeah, like a 3D
music video.
Yeah,
where it wasn't like not a video game necessarily, but like just weird situations they were in.
yeah.
I don't know. Have you ever watched that? Where
No,
they walk
like I said,
into
I don't know anything about music.
there's like
videos.
they're in Moab style like rock formations. They walk into a mountain and then it's actually like a gun barrel aimed towards the sky and then it shoots them up and then they're
Whoa.
this is like a super and this is like when 3D music videos are like oh shit, like what's
Yeah.
happening next, you know?
Oh, that's sick.
But also in that same kind of along the lines of that Californication, remember that, where it was literally like a video game where it's like their health meter and like
yeah,
like their
it made that
special
song way more interesting.
yeah.
Oh, it's pretty garbage.
Yeah,
Oh,
but,
yeah.
but the music video,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, that kind of actually like,
shit.
oh, I can dig that.
Yeah.
I don't think I
For
ever
a
saw that
little-
one either.
Really?
Yeah.
We're
yeah, like I
watching that
said,
right after
I
this.
didn't. I didn't really watch TV or have. I didn't have cable
Were you
when I was a kid.
homeschooled or
No. We
But you
just-
would have watched more, I
we
guess.
just
wouldn't you?
anti-
That's true, I guess.
We were just
I don't know.
anti-cable.
Reel that
apparently.
back.
But well, that would have come out in '99 though, so I turned 18 that year.
Yeah.
Because I learned that record cover to cover when I first started playing.
And you never saw the music video for
No,
any of
I
those?
never saw it. You know what? Man, you know what music video I've always loved is one of the best is Beastie Boys Sabotage,
Yeah.
where they're
Oh, yeah.
cops and they're in the old school like Monte Carlo looking big
Hell yeah.
giant cars.
Mhm.
You got they're wearing the fake mustaches and wigs and the ill-fitting shirts, and you got Bobby the Rookie.
They look like
and-
70s cops.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a great song, but it's also a great. That's one
Yeah.
of my favorite music videos.
Do you think
ever.
it like adds to the song?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because you
Yeah.
think about it in your head when
Yeah,
you're
when
listening
you
to
listen
it.
to it.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, that is definitely a music video that helps the song.
Mm-hmm.
You ever like think of like, I don't know, maybe pop punk?
Yeah, I
Ones
mean,
like-
for me, I was gonna say like it was really big into the pop punk because it was the like Fuse, Much Music, and MTV2 era. It was like Sum 41, New Found Glory, it was
Good Charlotte.
Blink 182, Good Charlotte, stuff like that. That I dug. I liked that stuff, and I was like, oh, these music videos are cool. They're like, and maybe because I just liked the bands, that I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I liked the watching the music videos, and it was like kind of cool seeing sometimes bands would do multiple like music videos for the same song, which was
Yeah,
kind
they
of weird.
do like 2 or 3. Oh, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it was like Sugar Cult would do. They did an animated video for I think She's the Blade or something, and then they did one where they were like, "Oh, we're scientists," and like,
yeah.
whatever. And this like zombie girl comes to life and kills everybody. And then they did one where it was like completely different, where it was animated on like to make it look like it was done on like notebook paper, where they're just playing and stuff like that. And it was supposed to be shitty kind of animation, like not a lot of like frames per second.
Never saw that.
It was that I barely saw that one, but I remember watching these and I was like really into the band because I was like back in the day. I'm like, oh yeah, you can see, and I was like really interested. And I'm like, when I was finally starting to get into playing music, I'm like, oh, look at the amps they're playing. Look at the, because you're an idiot. You're thinking like they're actually playing those.
Oh yeah.
He's playing that Bogner right there, which I mean he did play live, but like it's not like a live video, and you can see like, oh yeah,
There's no cables connected to anything.
yeah, and I'm like, I just didn't, you just don't get it. I'm like, oh yeah, like a Blink can play, this music video, and like there's all these just cabs. There's no heads because like they can do a music video where it's just empty cabs, and you're like, man, that's what I need to be a big band.
Yeah, 2410s.
Yeah. And it was like
he laid them down, right? He laid them on their side.
He used to do, Mark used to do 2 810s on their side, which I don't get.
On top of each other?
Yeah, I don't get.
More stable, maybe?
Maybe. And
just
then
wanted to be different.
Because he would put like words. He would like put
like your mom or something like that.
Yeah, it's just stupid shit.
Like stupid stuff like that. And it was like funny. And then it was like Tom had a weird setup too, where he had 3 4x12s and 3 2x12s, because he would play 3 amps. He would play 2 triple rectifiers, which are 150 watts, and then 1 Marshall JCM 900 100 watt in the middle for some like that, like you needed that.
Yeah.
Well, you get blasted in those fucking stadiums,
Yeah. Well, actually, they did. So I'm like, if there's a band that's going to do it, I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense for you. And there's like bands that play with like giant 810s and stuff like that. Anyway, so I was like, watching those videos. I'm like, these are fun. They're cool. I'm like, they're not really that good when you go back to think about it. I'm like, oh yeah, I think of like, Sum 41, and they did the In Too Deep, where they're doing the pool competition, where it's like kind of a spoof off of like Back to School.
Yeah, Back to School with the Triple Indy.
And then the drummer did the Triple Indy. So stuff like that, I was like, oh, it's fun. And I remember just...
Derek did the Triple Indy, just so you know.
No, Steve-O, the drummer.
No, Derek did it.
No, because I remember...
Derek did it.
Okay, fine, put it on record. I say Steve-O, 32,
Derek
the drummer.
did it.
I have no idea.
All right, so listeners, fact check us, and I will post the video in the group and in the comments.
Derek did it.
Anyway.
What about live? What about like intentionally
or like
live videos?
Yeah,
but not a live show
where they just record a tour and they clip it in,
like Pink Floyd live at Pompeii. You guys seen that?
No, I haven't.
That's
actually
fucking great. That is so good. It's just them in an old Coliseum looking thing in Pompeii.
Really?
With all their amps all around them. And, yeah, they made a full-on
it's like
a movie out of it.
Or like the clip show type videos too, I thought were really fun. Like, it's like Jude Law from Brand New.
Yeah.
I think of that.
It's like their whole tour. They just clipped it up and put it in.
And that's not even
right.
It's like
Those
it's funny
because
I'm like, that's not even like a go-to band for me, but I'm like, that video stands out as that type of thing.
And it clips in between like playing a show and then just fucking around after.
But does it have the recorded track over
top?
Yes.
Recorded
Live
track
at Pompeii is them performing it.
And then
and having it filmed.
Wow.
And it's not a concert to a bunch of people.
Just
okay.
them. Wow.
Yeah, it's worth a watch.
Oh,
it's worth a watch.
Yeah, we can check that out. Yeah, we can link all this stuff.
Anyways, Brand New. It's that one song is pretty cool. It's just like it's the recorded album track, but it's them fucking around as 22-year-olds, whatever, 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
Just like all right, I'm gonna jump over these chairs, or I'm gonna slide down this hallway with my socks on and fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, it was like,
And then it clips back to like them playing the show, and it's just fun.
Those are fun.
It's just fun.
It's like a video journal almost.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Like I was on.
Yeah.
Like I was on tour with a band. Like I had filled in bass for a younger group of guys, and I was the old guy. I think I was like 26 or something like that.
Maybe I should calm down.
No, and they were like they were 18, 19 years old.
Oh god.
And these guys.
Oh, so you're the guy buying beer.
100%. I would. And I was like, every stop I would be like, so should we go
What's the pool tonight,
buy
guys?
like some beers? And like two of the guys were like on my tail, like, yes, Brian said we should get beers. We should get beers.
I
Brian said we should get
I
beers.
was asking just so
And
you
then,
guys
like one
know.
of the younger guys in the back, he's like, yes, and then we should get more smokes. Brian said we should get beers and we should get more smokes. Brian's the oldest.
The Tone Jerks podcast does not condone underage drinking. Yeah, the past doesn't matter.
It's 2:00 and
it's past the statute.
and so it was funny. And then so we would like. You know, like just like the guys would be like, oh, let's go get a hotel or whatever. It's like, you know, $30. Like we can split it between like 10 people. It's like not that big a deal. And then like these guys would jump off like 3 or 4 stories into pools. I'm like,
Nice.
Shit.
whoa! I'm not doing that. But let me get my phone.
Let me film.
Yeah, it was stuff like that. That's cool. But I'm like, if like Plane goes on tour or like Modern Love goes on tour, like these are cool ideas, but we're not going to do those.
No, we're all old guys.
And like if we go on tour, it's like, nice, that's cool. Let's go to bed by midnight if we can.
Yeah.
Back to music videos, though.
Anyways,
Are there any like music videos where you've watched before and you're like for the first time and you're like, whoa, like this is like revolutionary in the way that maybe you think of, I don't know, maybe art or artistically. Maybe you think of like the Aha video where it's like a mix between
That's
sketch
one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
and, like,
it's
real
funny.
life.
Take on Me.
yeah,
The White Stripes videos, the early ones.
Dire
Yeah.
Straits. The
yeah.
you
You don't know,
Oh, right.
you don't know that.
what is the what is the name of the song? Is that
Money for
money
Nothing.
for nothing?
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
And your work.
It's got Sting on it.
Yeah, and that's his hook.
You know there's a dinosaur named after Mark Knopfler.
Is there?
Right.
Yeah. The scientists that dug it up, archaeologists, whatever, they were listening to a bunch of Mark Knopfler and Dire Straits, and they named a dinosaur that they found Knopflerosaurus. That's some nerd shit right
Why didn't you
there.
call it Snuffleupagus?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's all in the same realm.
Snuffleupagus. Some of my favorites were actually Weird Al videos.
Yeah,
No, they're great.
They're really good.
Fat is fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Those are
I
great
think it's maybe the
videos.
funny ones stick in my head. Like Fat for sure, and
Mhm.
Amish Paradise. Even though Gangster's
Yep.
Paradise was, you know,
The
like
original.
like the original and the like serious version. But I'm like, Amish Paradise was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, oh, a lot of his videos back in like the 90s and 80s and stuff like that were fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
That's my take. Is like Weird Al sticks in my head because like you want to listen to the song because when you listen to it, it brings up the music video.
Yeah. What I was thinking is like artistically,
Yeah,
My
no,
first-
I derailed
No, it's
you
fine.
from that. I'm like opposite.
my first thrice music video I ever saw was All That's Left, which is like it's black and white contrast with no other color except for like the solid background colors.
Yeah,
So and it's just like them running across the screen, and it's when you first watch it, you're like, there's no depth of what they're running across, or you're like, oh, you just have to watch it because you're like, it's super basic,
yeah,
but it catches your attention. And another thrice one is Stare at the Sun. You remember that one?
yeah. That one I liked a lot.
Where it's like he's standing at the copy machine, and it's everything running off the copier is like part of the story, and then it like starts going faster and faster, and then it's like super stop motion, and it goes
Well, that
off.
sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool, and then it's just one of those music videos where you're just drawn to.
Yeah,
You're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next?
Oh man, you know the Facebook group is going to be littered with.
I mean,
Do it.
everybody should
videos.
post their
Hell
favorites.
yeah.
Like,
That would be cool because I'll see a lot I've never
yeah,
seen
because
before.
I'm like, there's some that you like maybe you never were privy to,
Maybe
or
like
just, like never
70s,
wanted
80s,
to
like
see.
you never ever saw.
Yeah.
I don't
I was
know.
thinking, yet again, really, really cool, super goofy. Okay, go.
Oh, yeah.
I would thought about that earlier.
They were so a lot of them were so fucking fun. Single shot, you got it.
Well, that band wasn't a band without those videos.
That's
Because
true.
their music wasn't great.
Huge impact.
Yeah.
Well, their music is like,
Okay.
I wouldn't say
They're
go.
fine. They're okay. They're fine. The music is fine. It's cool. It's not unlistenable.
but
But the music videos
it
were like,
ties it in with their fucking music videos. It's like, I wouldn't say revolutionary, but cohesive, and in the way where you're like, pay fucking attention to this shit.
it was like the direction from it is like a lot went into it, but it's not like you're like, we're not changing the world with this. I'm like, yeah, they're running around on treadmills. That's really cool.
Yeah, but I mean, those videos were so far-reaching. So many people who would have never ever heard their music saw the videos.
Exactly.
Because people were going,
They're playing
"Oh my
that-
god!"
They're playing that YouTube market real
clickbait
hard.
before clickbait was a
was
thing.
the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
The viral
You'd be like,
videos
"Oh, did
before
you see
viral
this video?"
videos. was a
Even
thing.
where they're like they're driving a car. Have you seen that one where
Yeah.
they drive the car and it's playing every time it hits like a rib of the
Track.
Yeah, it's
That's-
correct.
that's pretty
It's
tight.
pretty amazing with the shit that they're able to do. But every time they publish one, they're able to have a bigger budget for the next one, and
Because
like,
that one did
continue
so
on.
well, yeah.
Oh well, Chevy is now our sponsor of this one.
Like
So
fucking
fucking go
Chevrolet
crazy.
sponsored a video. I'm like, who's doing that?
Right. Well,
Fuck.
because they saw how many people watched.
Yeah, exactly.
It
And
wasn't
it's
just-
smart as hell.
And so Chevy could be like, yeah, can we take a 15-second clip from that video and put it in our commercial?
Oh, let me think about that. Oh, sure.
Yeah, because we already paid for it and we own it. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
And so stuff like that was cool. And so that was one. But I'm like, maybe to cap it off, unless you guys had any others to mention, I was like gonna say like, I don't watch any nowadays.
Yeah.
Is that something?
Are there any made nowadays?
Yes. Like
Oh.
I was
Yeah,
seeing
there
like
are.
I do follow some like bands and stuff like that on my personal Instagram of like, I mean, Tom DeLonge and Angels and Airwaves. Like I'm hoping he does really well with Angels and Airwaves because I'm like I'm not a huge fan of Blink stuff and I hope he just like smokes them. He's probably not. But I'm like he had mentioned new video out today a couple days ago. I have not.
There was a clip
I've
on
not-
Instagram
I
they
have
posted, a really
not-
short clip.
And I never even stopped. I scrolled right past it. I think I gave it a double tap, and I'm like, it's scrolling past.
Well,
it.
it's like a performance clip, which I guess
Which is fine, but I'm like, I
Yeah.
have no desire to watch a music video. I'm like, cool, Tom. I don't want to watch you dance for 4 minutes.
I want you to like touch on that raid to Area 51.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then so I'm like, okay, so that's like the one example I can think of. Like, okay, in my modern age, and I'm like, I like following Tom DeLonge on social media and stuff like that. He's an influencer, and I like this. It's cool. I'm like, I'm more concerned that he's playing the Fractal XFX3 than his music video.
Oh yeah.
And he's
that
having
right?
a tough time with that too.
And that
That's what I heard.
sucks. That sucks.
Oh yeah. He can't figure it out.
Well, it's like with
Yeah.
their songs are fucking complex as fuck.
Yeah, you have to probably do presets and stuff like that.
Yeah, and he's
like,
just
set it up
having
and
like
stuff
I think
Tom,
probably
I'll come over there. I'll bring my MacBook
Yeah.
Pro. I'll set it up.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
hit
he
him
lives-
up.
He lives in Encinitas.
Yeah, I'm like, look here, you fucking moron.
Well, okay, let's not
Oh yeah, Brian, reel that back a bit.
bring it back a little bit.
Put the claws back. And I was like, look at you fucking idiot. Don't make fractals sound like they're wrong. You're a user error. You're the problem, not them. I'm talking. Like foaming
Your
at
first
the mouth.
love, you're bitching about.
Like, don't talk about fractal like that. They're my friend.
They're my friends.
Like
Anyways.
the whole company all together.
Yeah, they are my friend. So, like that's an example. I'm following him. I'm like, that's cool. What's music video? Don't give a fuck. Sick. You're at a Padres game? Double like. That's where I am nowadays.
Yeah,
What about
right.
you guys? Are you guys like, I'm excited to see this new music video? If like brand new came out with a music video, would you be like, I'm super excited to see that? Or like, I'd rather listen to the song. on Spotify?
I would be super excited to watch it actually,
Okay, cool. Then I'm.
because I haven't made a music video in like 12 years.
Are you sure? Maybe they have other ones that you just haven't watched.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's
maybe that's true.
You're
and
missing out.
I'm a huge Green Day fan. I have not watched a music video since I guess 21st Century Breakdown, 2009. I've not wanted to watch. Yeah, I've not with that record. I think they pushed it to 2010. But I'm like to do videos and stuff. But I'm like, I have not watched a video from them like Gaslight Anthem. I watched music videos off of Handwritten, which was 2012.
Yeah.
And then when Get Hurt came out, I'm like, these videos suck.
It's like a club scene with people dancing in slow motion.
And then so I skipped it, and they all wear like
cool.
the Dios de los Muertos kind of. I'm like, cool guys, boy, very artistic. Not get out of my fucking
boring.
Get out of my
I don't think Brand New's done one since like Deja. Maybe Devil and God.
But
I can't even remember which. No, I don't think they did. They don't have to.
And I'm like, I'm kind of not interested in videos. I'm like, do they have a point anymore?
But the thing, there's some nostalgia to it where you're like, oh shit, this is my band.
I guess. Is that just like the whole aspect of it? I'm like,
maybe.
I don't know. I kind of see it. I'm like, I guess just putting your music out and getting some sort of like small video for Instagram is the way to go, and that sucks.
But at what point does the music video make the song? Like, is there any point
I don't think
where...
we're at that point anymore.
No,
yeah, it used to be.
So.
I think the last like video that I saw that was like, and I didn't like the song, didn't like the video, and I didn't give really a fuck, but I saw it because of the hype, was the Childish Gambino thing.
Oh yeah.
Where he's like, there's all these religious things, and he's talking about like, you know,
the one where he dances real funny.
Yeah, gun control and stuff like that. I'm like, cool.
About.
I saw, and I saw it. Johnny saw it. So 2 out of 3 people saw it, and it's like, sucked. The song sucked, and I'm like, but I saw it, and I was like, all right, cool. Wow, I am glad I don't watch music videos anymore, and I'm probably not going to watch another one because this video sucked.
Yeah, I mean, everybody needs to be more like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, well, in certain ways, yeah, but in certain ways, no.
Yeah, to be determined on that one.
Oh, jeez, that's
but Bad and Thriller.
Yeah,
Thriller.
Those
mainly.
are memorable videos.
Those are great. I went to the movies sometime in the last couple years. I don't know what movie I was seeing, but they had the full theatrical version of Thriller play before the start of the movie.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen it since I was a little kid when it came out. I mean, it came out in the mid-'80s or something.
Yeah.
I was a little kid. And I had forgotten about the end of the video, and it startled the fuck out of me. Well, because there's all of a sudden the face at the end. And it was the full theatrical version. And that was cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
That was actually really... And be in a movie theater watching it before whatever...
With Vincent Price is laughing in the background.
Oh, nice. Yeah. No, that's cool. I don't know. It's like... I think we could probably talk a while about this. But I'm like, hey, if you guys have your favorite music videos, tag us. And, also in the Facebook group.
Maybe post it in the group.
Yeah, post it in the group. That probably would be good. Let's check them out and discuss them.
All right, so that's it. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll post the second part of this, the second topic, later this week. So maybe Thursday, Friday, something like that. Thank you guys, for bearing with the late episode. And also thank you for tuning in. And if you guys like what you hear, follow along on Facebook. Post your favorite music videos in the Facebook group. And then Instagram, all that stuff. Patreon, you can support the show. And also iTunes reviews, you can leave them. And, tell more people about the show. That'd be great. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.